The next mission on our list is a Greek Fire. We will be playing this mission against two Caliph, the Scorpion and the Jackal. And this mission we have 2000 gold and our opposing lords have 4000 lords, so 4000 gold. So let's go ahead and play this mission. We're gonna want to put the stockpile around us. I don't even remember this mission, but I'm gonna play with my instinct here, and so I'm gonna place the market right here. I will place some houses around here because we will need workers in the beginning. And what we want to do is utilize this oasis, and we will place few of the woodcutters, which will help us and provide us the wood we need in this mission. And on this side I think there is only one approach to us, and that is this one right here. So we will want to block this thing around here, and I think we will be pretty much safe in this mission. And as you can see, we blocked this here and we are not safe. So what's going on here? I need some kind of explanation. Why are we not safe? I think there might be some other side from where we can be approached, but I'm not quite sure, so I will believe to my instincts and place the tower somewhere around here, which will be a great way in the beginning to provide things we need to defend ourselves. So what we want to do next is to place few of these my favorite wheat farms, which will provide us with enough calories for our villagers to keep fighting for their king, which is obviously myself, and the best king they could possibly have. And I'm just gonna stack around here. We will use a few of these. I will add some around 15, and we are pretty much done with everything we have right now. So what we want to do is to sell something, because we will need some resources to produce the army. And from here I will be actually adding quarries, because we don't have any other options right now for the economy boost. So we will be using the quarries to boost ourselves and potentially become the target of our enemies that they won't be able to beat. And at this moment we are definitely a target. So what we want to do is make sure that the enemy, and I don't see how they how are they still able to get in our castle, because as you can see we are pretty much enclosed right here, but I don't recall any, I mean every specifics of this particular mission, so I'm not allowed to say anything else, because I might be wrong and they might have, but I don't see it. I mean, if they had any other way of approaching us, I would have just saw it until this particular moment. So we are going wild, and we are actually lacking the food, and we are pretty much facing so much problems right now that I cannot even explain to you in what position I have brought us. So what's going on around our castle? We are chopping down the trees around the oasis, because we want to provide more space for our farms. And on the other side, as I can see, the Caliph is doing okay, as I can see, and we are not. Obviously our peasants are walking away from this castle, as who wouldn't. but we will try to figure it out and to place things into their positions. Right now we are not placing anything into its position because we are lacking some basic buildings to provide ourselves with enough food to be able to withstand any particular crisis in the future. And first crisis that comes into my mind when I'm talking about the crisis is the food crisis. As you can see, we don't have enough workers to run these buildings because we don't have enough villagers in our village, in our castle, to run like anything, not only these bakeries in particular. So what we want to do is build one ballista around here, and I built it, and 2 shields here, and 1 more shield. We'll add 1 more shield and put those crossbowmen and shields up on the tower to protect our castle at any cost, because our king is not feeling that safe right now. Obviously we put him in such position because we didn't pay too much attention to real danger that's being around us. And right now I am pretty much neglecting every possible threat around us because I'm not even looking around what's happening around our castle. But I think that's not the most important thing right now, because we are so fast running out of the goods and the food, and it's causing us a huge trouble. But when I'm around, there is guaranteed to be trouble around, so stick around to be around the trouble around me, which I am the trouble. Who I am the trouble. Oh my god, what am I even talking? That's for sure a face lap, at least a face lap. So what we want to do is actually try to live this through this attack, and if we manage to do that, we will manage to do everything else. And we managed to do that, so everything else, just come at us, bro. We are waiting for you. So as you can see, we will pretty soon have a problem with the ballista, and it's obvious we are already having that problem. So ballista is going wild at us, and the first ballista is not even gone. We are in so much trouble right now because we'll be using people at this pace in this game. So what we want to do, we want to bring our economy up. So we want to build ourselves up, we want to endure all the attacks, and we want to show them who the real lord of this, I know what's the name of this mission, but I think the Greek fire, who the great and real lord of the Greek fire actually is. So what's this guy doing over here? He's trying to get killed, and we managed to kill him. As you can see, and that's it for this mission. We managed to kill 1 archer, and that's it. See ya. No, I'm just kidding. We are just starting to play this mission, and we don't have enough people because we are waiting for the other buildings, for the employee for the other buildings. And we are having once again another problem on the north, in the north, which we will need to neutralize in order to have great mission for ourselves. So we just want to build that religion into our people's minds and souls, and we want them to be happy, and we want them to have religion. So we are building the cathedrals and churches around our castle, which will provide us with enough faith, and we need that faith in order to beat our enemies. So if we don't have faith in our brave soldiers won't be brave, if that makes any sense. But let's go ahead and buy some engineers. Let's go ahead and sell some stone, and let's go ahead of the time. Okay, we will be placing some of the breweries around here. We don't want our lovely peasants to lack the alcohol in their lives, so we will add few of these, and the alcohol will soon be on its way. We want our brave soldiers to be drunk and to wield their weapon while they're drunk. And if you don't believe a drunk man rather than the sober one, you are a pretty wild animal yourself. So what's going on around here? We want some money. We have some money. We spend some money. Oh my god. I could do a better rapping career than playing Stronghold from my home, which might not be that interesting at first, but if you tend to stick around with me and find out that I am a hilarious man, which I'm not showing in these videos, you will find yourself very lucky in your life, because you met a person that can make you smile, and that's more important than anything else in your life. So having me in your life means that it's pretty darn important. I just wanted to simplify things to you, to make you recognize the impact I'm having on your lives. And obviously you are not. Oh my god, I might be dying in here. I might be dying in here, so I will need more of engineers, I will need more of shields, and I will need it fast, because our well-structured tower is not gonna feel that great if we allow this to happen, and we are actually right now allowing it to happen. So we are losing a lot of our guys here in the front field, but of course we will be adding some great weapon on our side to be able to withstand all those attacks and to counter them as well. So what we want to do here is to make some catapults. We want to bring those towers down ASAP, because it's already going crazy for our soldiers. Okay, we just emptied their castle. We will add a few more of these after we fulfill the need of building the homes for our fellow peasants. And we just did that, and we should be kind of happy right now, because we built a place for our people to reside. So what's going on with our production? Everything feels stable, everything feels fine. We are pretty much almost available to pose a great trouble for the Caliph, at least the orange one, and the yellow one is kind of in a bad position for us, for our attacks, and I suppose around their castle there will be a lot of fire going on. And the yellow one says we are testing his patience, so he is testing our patience. And I will want to make sure that we expand as fast as possible in this mission, because why not? If we have facilities, why not? So we will add tons of these. We want ourselves to become rich as fast as possible, and who does not want that in their life? So what's going on here? We have only 12 of these guys, so we will want to add a few more. I think around 10 is a great number, and we are ready to fill that tower. So, oh my god, we're gonna have to defill the tower, and we are gonna have to fill the tower, and we will fill the tower, and we just did that. And we are pretty much happy right now with how the things are going, so we will do the low taxes, we will build some inns, we want our people to be drunk and happy if possible, but first of all we want them to be drunk, and if possible, oh my god, I need wood. So,
the people worship you, sire.
All good. What we want to do next is kind of allow ourselves to go outside of our castle, and in order to do that we will be building this gatehouse. As simple as that. Gatehouse. Not any house, but the gatehouse.
Our granary stocks are growing, sire.
And the production will be soon on its way, and we will be emerging with victorious in no time from now on. So what's going on this side? On this side nothing good is going on for the Caliph, and we will be preparing attack. I don't have... what's that? Oh, I don't have gold. I mean, I'll just sell things and have gold then. That's a great strategy, I think. So what we want to check, our ale coverage is pretty good, and we are able to impose some more taxes on our fellow peasants. They are enjoying themselves in this castle, but the taxes rate are ridiculous right now. And we are doing that for only one purpose, to be able to accumulate as much gold as we can to beat the Caliph, and we'll bring the things back to the normal once we do that. So we are just doing this temporarily for this mission. You know, everything will be fine. Just wait for tomorrow. And tomorrow, as Metallica says, never comes. The day that never comes is that tomorrow that I am promising to my villagers.
Recruits needed, sire. What needs doing?
So, build some more catapults. We want to produce as much of those as we can. And we want to attack Caliph soon. So we don't want that to be like any other attack, we want it to be like a serious one. We will take no prisoners, so we aim to kill them all. So what's the stats around here? Not so good for Caliph right now. And we will prepare our catapults. Position. here, and we will select them as number 2 of our army. We have 17 shields, which is, I think, kind of enough for a little adventure. So what we want to do is to make horse archers, and we are pretty much ready to go into first phase, to go into first attack. So we want to destroy these walls around the castle, around the keep, and we want to kill the archers. And after that we will be producing the, I think, assassins, and finishing off one caliph, and after that the other one caliph. And as I can see, the caliph yellow one is preparing attack on us, but that attack is, that amount of forces will not be sufficient for their attack, so we think that's not gonna pose us any trouble right now.
Fall in.
So what we will want to do,
An impossible look. Jump to it.
oh my god, not the archers, not the crossbow ones. And right now we only need goods to make some
Your Grace.
A message
more.
from the Caliph.
Prepare to die, infidel. Constructing siege equipment. 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 Sir! Their history.
بأمرك. سموكم مستحيل مستحيل.
And that gate won't be functioning because
ننتظر.
I messed it up, but this one will. So we will send our first troops outside the castle and
Holmes!
try to deliver.
Shield ready. Shield resighting.
So what we want to do around here is to sell as many goods as possible,
It's a rout.
to buy as many horse archers as possible,
Recruits needed.
and pretty much
نحن أبطال.
to finalize our first attack
لا من أسمع.
on the first caliph that's living near to us.
الحصان
So we will add some few of the horse, some more few of
خيولنا
them,
جاهزة.
and I think pretty much we are set for the attack.
Moving catapult.
Okay, our castle is not looking that great in this mission, but we can stop right here with the expanding of our military troops and try to focus on our castle, but that's not the goal because we already have the towers that are doing a great job in terms of defending our castle, and everything besides that would be just
Ready, my lord. Moving
using just futile effort and using too much energy on things that are not even that important in this mission, and we won't be doing that for seconds for sake of the empowerment, because we have enough in terms of entertainment. Oh my god, entertainment in these kind of, you know, planned attacks on the opponent. So what we want to do here is
الفرس تعدو.
just to slowly approach the enemy, and here approach the enemy slowly. We will use those catapults to receive some of the archer blows, and after that we are sending it. We are fully going in because I think there should be some kind of fire around here, but not that much. And we did the most of the job right now,
اركب مثل الريح.
which is kind of the important thing because we wrote down the walls, we prepared ourselves to demolish the Caliph, and now the only part of the job that remains is to actually eliminate the rest of the forces, defensive forces of Caliph, and to do that we will
الحصان سريع.
just use
الفرس تعدو.
what we have left of our forces, and we are left with pretty much everything we have started this attack with. So
لا من أسفل.
we want to kill the remaining archers, and we will be producing some assassins.
It's a rout.
Because we want to enter the castle and kill the remaining forces of Cleve. So I'm going with around the 40 assassins, which I think will be probably the sufficient amount
ننتظر. اركب مثل الريح.
for this and the next one, and then attack on the next Cleve.
لا من أسفل. اركب مثل
So
الريح.
what we want
From the king.
to here is, oh my god, to avoid being burnt to the bones, and we actually did not manage to do that. We partially got burned, but
Recruits needed, sire.
not entirely, which is pretty much promising for us. So I'm gonna go with the army number 3.
خيولنا
This army. And I will draw nearer to the castle right now because,
الشهاب.
oh my god, no, I'm losing so much of the forces right now.
Catapult ready, my lord. Preparing.
That was a great mistake by me, but
Preparing.
anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and tear every possible wall out of the ground because of this
Preparing.
error that I just made, and
Preparing.
I won't be letting myself to fall into the same hole, into the same pit I already fell before. So what we want
الفرس تعدو.
Catapult ready, my
to
lord.
do in this particular scenario is to approach the keep.
We are under attack.
We'll go back with our forces and we will go into the attack with, who is attacking us? Oh, ballista. There is ballista. There is actually a ballista, which I
Catapult ready, my lord.
did not see at all.
A message from the king.
Ballista is gone.
Catapult ready, my lord.
We are left with our
هنا لن تسمع.
troops that we used for the siege of the first enemy, and we want to refill
Catapult ready, my lord.
our catapults. We want to use them
Preparing.
as
ننتظر.
firepower.
اركب مثل
We will
الريح.
use them to kill some of the horses, and after that we'll use them with
اركب
we will
مثل
use them
الريح.
to attack
الفرس تعدو.
the
Catapult ready, my
castle
lord.
of the second, the remaining caliph.
نحن أبطال.
Right now we are not doing that bad. I'll just add a few of the horses because we lost some in the first war.
Recruits needed,
Not
sire.
that great amount of horses, but
إلى
I'll
جهة
add
الأرض.
a few more of these
الحصان سريع.
just to be sure that we are on the same and the right path as we were while we were attacking the first one. So what's going on here? We have sufficient amount of woods, sufficient amount of everything, and sufficient amount of gold,
Catapult
which
ready, my lord.
I'm gonna just go back,
Catapult ready, my
just
lord.
go here.
Preparing.
بأمرك.
And if we need the assassins to react, we will react with the assassins. But until
Catapult ready,
then,
my lord.
we won't be going into the war
سموكم.
because we
ننتظر.
don't need that.
It's a
And
rout.
I'm just gonna go with one.
مستحيل.
So we are drawing nearer to the remaining caliph, which is this one on the hill, and the one that I don't particularly like, but We are there, and what's there is there.
اركب مثل الريح. الحصان سريع. سننتصر.
Catapult ready, my lord.
مهمة سهلة. كالريح. لن تسمع
Catapult
شيئا.
ready, my lord. Preparing.
And we are starting our first attacks.
You dare.
We are starting our siege
You will pay dearly,
on the
boys.
second Caliph. It's pretty much important that we destroy these ballistas around his castle, because they are pretty good defensive resource, and we don't want it to be the case where we lose too much of material without even
Preparing.
trying that hard, or
Moving.
without even trying and losing the material, and that is not a great scenario for us. So we will go ahead and use our catapults to bring down as much towers as we can. I think all the towers that are in our reach, and after that,
Moving catapult.
what there is there, we will be planning
Catapult
on
ready, my lord. Preparing.
destroying the rest of the castle for the rest of the mission, of course.
Catapult ready, my lord.
So what we want
A message from the cave.
here
Stay
is
away from my lands,
to
infidel.
approach
Stay away.
نحن أبطال.
as much as we
Catapult ready,
can,
my lord. Preparing.
and it would be great thing if we managed to
Preparing.
destroy these.
خيولنا جاهزة.
Oh my god, I just realized our catapults are actually killing themselves, and for that purpose we'll need... Oh my god, this was a horrible attack. I just realized I lost my forces because of myself, not because enemy was doing anything. And that was... that was not so great to watch. So we will use some of our... And we were killing our horses too, which is
Constructing siege equipment.
not that great.
Constructing siege equipment.
Can't place that there, my
Constructing
lord.
siege
Can't
equipment.
place that there, my
We'll
lord.
be making some trebuchets,
لا من أسرع. اركب مثل
and
الريح.
we will approach the
Catapult
castle
ready,
as
my
well,
lord.
because
Catapult ready, my lord.
adding some more horse archers.
Recruits needed, sire.
I
message
suppose
from the
we
caliph.
did this part of the job so
Of my castle walls. At
bad. That's not even worth mentioning it.
مستحيل.
I was gonna
مستحيل.
go around and
الفرس تعد.
test. Oh my god. I knew I hate for some reason this guy, and now I know why I hate him so much. Because of this hill part and
لا من أسرع.
the
اركب مثل الريح.
loss of army that I probably experienced throughout the
Trebuchet ready, sir. Catapult ready, my lord.
game I played earlier,
Granary is full, my
and
lord.
this made me realize what's the real reason behind so much hate for this particular lord. And now I see it, now I see why I hate this particular lord to beat. And
سموكم.
actually this is probably not my first time losing forces to this dude.
Calculating. Trebuchet ready,
see.
calculating.
It was not an impressive attack on him as well.
نحن أبطال.
So we are gonna go ahead and try to destroy some more
اركب مثل الريح.
of the towers.
الفرس تعد.
We managed to do that, and we will straight away send the assassins, because
خيولنا
we
جاهزة.
don't want this attack
حصان سريع.
to last forever, because why should it?
سموكم.
We are so close to deliver,
اركب
and
مثل الريح.
assassins are pretty much
الفرس تعد.
entering the castle right away.
أسرع.
So I think that could be pretty much for this mission, and if you like this mission, please like it, leave a like on this video, leave a comment down in the section below, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this one in the future. See ya.
Message.
I will just let this cutscene go away and present all the statistics. So that's what I'm supposed to say. See ya.